I missed the exit for the grocery store and I ended up at the drift track. What's up guys, it's Drifts and Lifts here. All right, so today's episode, we got tons of gravy for you. I'm really excited. So we're at Mission Speedway right now. This is kind of the first private event we're having since this whole COVID thing. So I haven't been on the track in a while. Really exciting news, they actually paved some new corners for us. So drifting did really well last season as far as, you know, revenue and that kind of stuff. So they actually built some new corners for us and the track is a lot different now. So they added some sections to some pavement, and then they added a whole new section over in one big area. So we have a really cool new layout we're gonna try. We're gonna change it up a couple times throughout the day. I brought Claudio, so this car is good to go, guys. I've been testing it out, just making sure it's all good to go in the last little bit. You saw that last video where I took it for some street drifting sessions. So the car's got a G80 locker mod. I think it's gonna be a little bit of an issue compared to the welded diff that I'm used to. It's not gonna be as like predictable, let's say, but it should be fine. It should keep both wheels spinning. We got a boost controller in it. It's running about 12 psi of boost. The exhaust is cut off. It's got a little bit of weight reduction done too. We took the carpet, the AC, the headliner, all the trunk stuff, so probably 150 200 pounds of weight reduction. We got a lot of good friends here, guys. So we got my good friend Brian, he's got his drift truck over here. We got Jordan, we got Justin, we got a bunch of good guys out. So yeah, lots of cool cars, and we're just gonna stick the GoPro in random places and get some good drifting footage. So let's see if this stock Volvo can keep up with all these drift built cars. All right guys, so no big deal. Actually, that was just our dipstick. As you can see here, there is no O-ring left on it. So what I'm gonna do, I obviously don't have an O-ring for that, so I'm gonna run just some electrical tape, and it's gonna make it nice and snug in here. There is oil all over my windshield, so thankfully my friend Brian over there lent me some glass cleaner. We're not gonna have oil everywhere. So yeah, we should be good. They're just gonna change a couple things on the track as far as tire stacks and stuff, and then we're gonna get back out there. All right guys, so that last run was all over the place. It was pretty funny because during that big flick on the one straight there, it's actually really scary because I'm flicking right at that big pile of dirt. And as you guys can see, we hit it last time and the back end of our car went right up in the air. So I'll try to not flip the car today from messing up that entry. There you go. right, so that was our first set of tires done. One thing I got to remember is to not run them until they're like delaminating, because this is what happens, and the big strips of tire ends up wrapping around the axle. And as you can see, the brake line is actually pinched, so hopefully we didn't snap it. I don't think we did, but this has happened to me a bunch of times, river beating and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna try to peel this out. You gotta be careful, because these tire wires can definitely cut you really easily. So yeah, we're gonna put another set of tires on, and we're having a blast out there. So I think I got it pretty dialed now as far as what gear to be in and where and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. All right guys, so I put these 14s on. They are winter tires, so they're probably gonna smoke quite a bit, and they probably won't have a lot of grips. And they're also a little bit smaller than the ones I was just running, so a little bit more gear ratio. I'm running the outside wheel, because this track is kind of more biased to the left tire. So I'm running the outside tire at a lot lower PSI, so hopefully it like lasts a bit longer. We're gonna see what happens.
Alright guys, so today's been really fun so far. This 940 is holding up pretty good. The track is awesome. The new section that they paved for us is just so much fun. It adds a lot of kind of dynamic to the track, gives you an extra little section, a little more technical. So I'm already down 2 sets of tires, so I only got 1 more left after I'm done these, and these are actually almost out too. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't bring this up today. I couldn't find a trailer to tow with my truck, but I need to work out a couple kinks on that car anyway, so it's good. Took Claudio out. This car is doing good, other than it's leaking oil pretty bad. It seems like it's coming from the oil filter relocation area. Those factory, they're like rubber hoses that they use. So I think those are leaking. Hopefully they're not split. It's leaking pretty fast, but nothing too crazy, not like alarming, not an alarming rate by any means. So we're gonna take lunch now, and we're gonna conserve a bit of tires, and then we'll go back out there and drift this thing until the day's done, basically. So yeah, I think I got it pretty dialed. You can even see the front tires, they actually take a lot of abuse. Right here's getting really worn. There's kind of got this like cupping sort of motion on the tires. So anyways guys, time for burgers, and yeah, let's go do some more Volvo drifts. So the last couple of runs were really nice and tight. So I was following my good friend Clinton in his D21 pickup, and his truck's pretty slow. It just has a single cam KA. So the 940 was able to push up against it a little bit, and literally just from those couple of runs, we got dents everywhere now. So we got a big dent in the trunk. This was already like this, but now we have some tire marks here. And then we got a couple tire marks here where I actually touched his door. And then what else do we got? The bumper is kind of bent up. So this is the true 940 beater that we were asking for. Now nobody can tell me to restore this thing. Can't restore it, it's never being restored, sorry guys. But yeah, this dent, nothing on this side really. That was mainly just the battle side up against the D21. So yeah guys, that's almost a wrap of the day. I gotta put another set of tires, but we need those to get home. So yeah, that's pretty much all the drifting we're gonna get done. Maybe a couple runs on the tires that we need to get home, but I gotta kind of save these. We don't want to be, you know, popping a tire on the way home. All right, I'm gonna kick this dent out. I bet you it's gonna go back to perfectly normal.
Oh, it looks nice. A little warped, but no biggie. It kind of adds to the character, I think. Do you guys still think I should restore it? Alright guys, so that is a wrap up of our day here. I had an absolute blast. I basically ran through all my tires. I didn't get to put the final set on, but we do need those for getting home, so that's alright. Yeah. General overview of the day. The new layouts were excellent. I had a lot of fun driving them. Kind of a nice mix of corner lengths and, you know, how tight they are and that kind of thing. The 940 did really well. The only issue we were having, it was leaking quite a bit of oil, and it had adequate power. It made it, you know, it was enough power to keep the tires spinning, like I always say. And yeah, from those last couple runs, we definitely got some new damage on it. But the whole point of this car, the reason I even bought it in the first place, was really just to rat bag it. And then once I'm done with the shell, this motor's coming out and it's gonna go in another one of my cars, probably the wagon or something like that. But yeah, Claudio is definitely doing his due diligence, and you know, he's so far been a pretty good car for me. So I'm gonna keep on rat bagging this car, and we're gonna film more videos with it. And you know, we're gonna get the other Driftless Volvo projects going. Miss Huff, we're gonna get that on the track pretty soon here. We got the wagon. I need to do something about that. I believe I popped the head gasket in it, to be honest. So I think last time I was racing my buddy in his BMW, the water pump blew up, and I believe I blew the head gasket on the car. So it's got a bit of work to do, always stuff to do. Anyways guys, I'll leave you there. Like and subscribe for cold pressed Volvo oil. Peace out.